video, we will get to know the Yoruba culture. The Yoruba are one of Africa's largest ethnic groups. Many Yoruba people were transported to various locations across the hemisphere, with a significant diaspora in the US, the Caribbean islands, and Latin America. Throughout this video, I will showcase Yoruba art. The masks and sculptures date back thousands of years and are an integral part of Yoruba history. However, 99% of these art pieces are stored in Europe, far from their place of origin. Many of these ancient Yoruba art pieces are being sold for thousands of euros on the market. Take a look at these prices. The Yoruba country is located immediately west of the river Niger, flanked by Dahomey on the west and Benin on the southeast. In pre-colonial times, the Yorubas, who are now in Nigeria, were divided into specialized families, much like the Igbo. The Yoruba nation favored a decentralized system that included several chiefs who would work together to resolve issues. Among the significant pre-colonial Yoruba families were the Ibarapas, who were known as diligent farmers. The Ibolos were a more docile family compared to others. The Ipos family were remembered as sturdy and courageous warriors. The Oyos from the metropolitan province were known for their shrewdness, intelligence, and diplomatic skills. They were cautious, almost to the point of appearing timid, yet they excelled in diplomacy. Historically, the Yoruba have deep roots in West Africa, with their culture evolving over millennia. According to Yoruba religion, they were created by Oduduwa, a god hero who settled in Nigeria and founded the town of Ile-Ife. This video seeks to underscore the diversity within our continent and how our customs influence other nations. Notably, Yoruba culture extends beyond Africa. Just like we did with the Hausa in an earlier video, we'll cover their origins, religious beliefs, artistic heritage, and language. The Yoruba were one of the last groups forced into the transatlantic trade, managing to retain control over their territory until the late 17th century. Their involvement surged around 1750 due to internal conflict within the Oyo Empire, which weakened the social fabric. Let's get to know the fascinating Yoruba culture. The Yoruba people, predominantly found in southwestern Nigeria, established one of sub-Saharan Africa's most notable civilizations and political structures. The city of Ile-Ife, considered the Yoruba's origin point, was founded by their first sacred king, Oduduwa, who was later deified as a mythical ancestor. He constructed an effective system of limited monarchy, replicated in city-states throughout contemporary Yoruba land and beyond. From approximately 1000 to 1500 CE, Ile-Ife served as the region's political, economic, and religious center, fostering one of Africa's most renowned artistic traditions and exporting its political structure to newly established city-states. With a vibrant and influential community, the Yoruba boast a rich cultural heritage that has echoed worldwide. Between the 12th and 14th centuries, Ile-Ife functioned as the Yoruba World Center, serving as an emporium and holy city. Its economy largely relied on manufacturing glass beads, the region's primary currency of power, authority, and wealth. Ile-Ife remains the sole known sub-Saharan African industrial center for primary glass production. Leveraging its technological and economic advantages, Ile-Ife restructured the ideology of divine kingship, standardized the Yoruba religious system, and established itself as the beginning and end of time. It brought territories as far as the river Niger and the Atlantic coast under its political control and cultural influence, incorporating even non-Yoruba speaking peoples. From Ile-Ife, the Yoruba people expanded, establishing influential kingdoms and shaping the cultural landscape of regions that now form parts of Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Sierra Leone. The Yoruba people are not confined to Africa. They also have substantial populations in Brazil, Cuba, the Caribbean, and the United States. As one of Nigeria's three largest ethnic groups, the majority of the Yoruba reside in the country's southwestern region. By the turn of the 21st century, the Yoruba population surpassed 20 million. The Yoruba nation in Nigeria comprises various interrelated cultural groups sharing linguistic affiliation. These include the following. In other parts of Africa, such as Benin and Togo, the main Yoruba subgroups are the following. The Yoruba language, a part of the Benue-Congo branch of the Niger-Congo language family, is widely spoken. The Yoruba people, known for their farming, trading, and art production, have resided in advanced urban kingdoms for over 1,500 years. Significant Yoruba individuals include Adegoke Adelabu, Fumilayo Ransomekuti, Ilesanmi Adesaida, Ayodele Awojobi, and many others. Despite experiencing diaspora due to slavery, with migrations from Africa to the Americas, the Yoruba have preserved vital cultural traditions like religion, music, myths, and divination. The Yoruba people's rich cultural heritage is intertwined with their environment and influences various aspects of their lives, such as artwork and food. Over time, they formed several kingdoms centered around capital cities or towns ruled by hereditary kings. Despite challenges like ruler disputes and invasions, traditional Yoruba kingships have endured. Yoruba society is characterized by patrilineal descent, lineage-based living arrangements, and a complex system of voluntary associations. This is very similar to the Igbo people we discussed in an earlier video. These voluntary associations served as a social ladder, enabling individuals from lower families to get involved in society and rise to the top. The entire social and political structures were centered around the concept of cross-cutting ties. Today, many Yoruba practice Christianity or Islam while still preserving aspects of their traditional religion, which includes an elaborate hierarchy of deities and spirits. Traditional Yoruba beliefs center on the worship of various deities, rituals, and festivals. The Yoruba perceive the world as two interconnected realms, Aye, the visible world of the living, and Orun, the spiritual world of the Orishas, ancestors, and spirits. The life force provided by the Creator is believed to exist in all living and non-living things and facilitates change. The number of Yoruba deities is countless. The Yoruba believe in a supreme god, Olorun, who governs the entire universe alongside a pantheon of gods and goddesses known as Orishas. The Yoruba people worship over 400 deities, each with specific roles. Rituals and festivals are central to Yoruba practices. Offerings are made at specific deities' shrines, and worshippers may wear beads or special clothing to show devotion. The Yoruba celebrate various festivals, like the Egbodo Erio festival, which may include ceremonies for Ifa divination and other religious rituals. Yoruba religious practices are deeply intertwined with performance of rituals. Across the Atlantic, in the Bahia region of Brazil, the foundation of Yoruba belief played a significant role in building a common identity among the Yoruba people, leading to a unique diasporic belief system. As a result of forced migration and slavery, the disruption of family units led to the fading importance of local lineage deities in the New World. Instead, likely due to the journey across the ocean, deities linked to the sea and ocean, like Yemanja and Olokun, became more prominent. Yoruba descendants in Bahia were forced to worship their gods under the guise of Catholicism. Consequently, the Yoruba people syncretized Catholic beliefs with African pantheon worship, forming a distinctly diasporic religion known as Condomble. The Yoruba people have a rich cultural heritage that includes extensive literature of poetry, short stories, myths, and proverbs. Yoruba religious practices involve divination, using tools like the Ifa divination board to consult Orunmila, the god of fate, during times of serious problems. Despite many Yoruba individuals adopting Christianity or Islam, elements of their traditional religion persist. Political authority is usually vested in a king, known as the Oba, and the Council of Chiefs. Constituent towns have their own rulers who are subordinate to the Oba. The traditional Yoruba kingships have survived, albeit with reduced political power compared to historical times. Much of the Yoruba art, including staffs, court dress, and beadwork for crowns, is associated with royal courts. These courts also commissioned architectural objects such as veranda posts, gates, and doors decorated with carvings. Other Yoruba art relates to shrines and masking traditions. The Yoruba worship a large pantheon of deities, with shrines dedicated to these gods adorned with carvings and housing an array of altar figures and ritual paraphernalia. Masking traditions vary regionally, with a wide range of masks employed in various festivals and celebrations. The Yoruba people have an extensive artistic heritage, spanning over 1500 years. It includes wood carving, sculpture, metalwork, textiles, and beadwork. They also have a unique tradition of creating memorial figures for twins, Ibeji, who are considered special children signifying good fortune. The death of a twin is seen as a significant misfortune, and specific rituals and practices are associated with the care of memorial figures for deceased twins. One of the most renowned pieces of Yoruba art is the Benin bronze heads, a group of objects taken from the Kingdom of Benin in present-day Nigeria in 1897.